Seventh-day Adventist Church, and she presented him with the ownership documents. The building's original owner, her name was Anna, had made a dying wish that this house which belonged to her when she dies, she wanted it to be turned into an Adventist church. Pastor Arman had never done something like this before, but he was willing to give it a try. So it all started when an Adventist woman by the name of Anna lost her property when Latvia became part of the Soviet Union. Anna loved God and the Seventh-day Adventist Church with all her heart and believed that this Soviet regime will collapse one day. She trusted that times will change, and if she didn't live long enough to see the change, that she will hand her property over to the church. If she will not live long enough to see this, she will hand this property to someone who will later on hand it over to the church. So she decided to write a will and passed this property down to her friend called Pauline, on one condition, that Pauline would later transfer this church and pass the ownership to this building and pass the ownership to the church. In reality, this will had no legal powers because during that period under the Soviet law, all properties were owned by the nation. But the lawyer and two other witnesses, together with Anna, still signed the document. Anna didn't live long for her dream to come true. She died at the age of, in the 80s, nearly 20 years before Latvia gained independence. But shortly after, Pauline resolved to make good on her promise, and she presented the will and ownership papers to Pastor Armand. It was quite a long process, complicating matters. Pauline's own family were against her passing down the building to the church. But in the end, Anna's dream prevailed. Pauline received ownership of the property and handed it over to the Adventist church. The construction was completed on a new church building on the property in 2004, 4 years after Pauline died at the age of 104. Pastor Armand, now 76 years old, loves to tell